Hey, what's up, everybody? Once again, STS here. This is a Team ADHD podcast with my co-host
Zach.
and our guest,
David.
David. All right. Well, if you heard before, we did an NXT Takeover predictions. Not really into shabby of it, because they don't really much watch the stuff, or me either. I only watch the live shows, but this is the most important one. This is the SummerSlam, this Sunday of what day is it? It is the August 23rd. This show is going to be, well, including the pre-show, this is going to be 5 hours, guys. But the pay-per-view is going to be 4 hours long. So this is going to be long as hell. But let's just start off. We got the first match. It's going to be a singles match. I thought it was going to be an intergender match. It's going to be Dolph Ziggler with Lana versus Rusev with Summer Rae. Now, this match here, I'm a Ziggler fan, but they've been giving him shits and plates of shit to eat throughout the years. He's 35 years old, and he's been there since he was in the Spirit Squad as Nikki. And this guy, he's always been entertaining. Ever since he was a heel with Vicky Guerrero and whatnot. I mean, this guy is entertaining. Now, when and Rusev, amazing talent, but he just reminds me of I don't care for the whole I'm Russian, hello, I
must break you.
Yeah, and then this whole storyline with the whole Lana and the Summer Rae thing, it's going nowhere in my opinion. It's stupid, and Lana is just they wanted her to be the chosen one besides Eva Marie, but they're choosing Eva Marie over Lana. But this whole match here, I like to have Ziggler to win, but then again, there's I don't know. I like to have Ziggler win because Rusev. But if Rusev wins, I don't give two pisses at all. But I go for Ziggler. What do you think, Zach?
Here's how I see it. There's dudes going around saying that Ziggler is going to be making a new movie, and
he already did.
He already did.
Yeah, that's why he was out for a while.
Well, they said that he was going to be taking another 3 weeks out after this match tonight.
And he'll get embarrassed again.
Probably write him off script as an injury from what I was reading on the site, and I think it would be more logical to say that probably Rusev is going to probably bury him.
Yeah. What's your thoughts, David?
Basically, I'm getting tired about this entire Rusev
storyline. Yeah.
As for Rusev, they always have him in this Ivan Drago-esque attitude, go big Russian man, I crush anyone in my way.
He's like a Bane wannabe.
He's like with Ivan Drago. What's Drago? Yeah, him and
Ivan Drago.
Yeah, Ivan Drago from Rocky 4.
Yeah.
Like him and it combined with what's it?
Bane.
In Bane, retarded.
Yeah,
No.
Like I will break you.
Yeah. Go on.
As for that, if Rusev wins this, I don't really care. But
This whole storyline's been pretty boring to me anyway. Lana's a cute chick, but she's with the whole dress and stuff. Why couldn't she just change her attire and stuff? When she fights and stuff, she's wearing fucking granny panties.
That ass, though.
Yeah, I should say they should give Lana a chance too, instead of being like they should give Lana a chance. We should say that right now.
But
if Dolph pulls this off, then I'll be amazed. But if Rusev does win, screw it, I don't care.
Yeah, it's in there. I just don't know how Rusev and Lana can do this because they're a couple.
Yeah.
I don't know how they can do it. They have their own house together in Tennessee, and I don't know how they can make out with. I'm gonna watch her make out with my woman, But altogether, this storyline's there. I don't really care. It's another walk in the park, or another I gotta take a pee, or
it's another
or eat.
Another redone story.
Yeah. All right, we got that over with. Next, we got a 3-team elimination match, which is Team Bella, the Bella Twins, and Lisa Fox versus Team Bad with Naomi, Sasha Banks, and in the Polynesian China, Tamina, versus Team PCB, Paige, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. Now, this is a 3-team, like I said, elimination, but once one person is eliminated of the team, they're all eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
So, for Team Bella, don't give two shits. This is the overrated status. Don't care about the Lisa Fox. I don't care about the Bella Twins because they're god awful. It's just over my face. They're when the Bella. Also like when they were bad when they had the whole storyline last year in SummerSlam. Then they had those vignettes. Oh, I hate my sister. I hate wish she wasn't in the womb. And then they kept fighting. And then one day in the show. They didn't. They're we're friends again. Like what the hell? They just dropped the dance. They just said, "Oh, it was a storyline. What do you forget about?" It's stupid. So I never really cared for them. Team Bad Naomi. I don't really care for her. I mean, she's an alright heel now. Ever since she left the Funkadactyls and have her own thing. With Cameron was worse. But and Tamina don't care. There people will say Team Bad like Sasha Banks is Shawn Michaels. Diesel is Tamina and Naomi's Razor, I think. But I mean, that whole team right there, Sasha Banks all the way. I mean, this is
like a female clique.
Yeah, but Sasha Banks, Tamina is god awful. She's always just. Tamina Snuka. She's the daughter of Jimmy, the supervisor Snuka. But I don't give two shits about her. The only thing that team is Sasha Banks. And then we got Team PCB, which is Paige, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. They're all killer. Paige, it's my house now. It's my house now.
It's my house.
She's been wrestling since she was 12. She's been for kick ass and just like I said, we talk about the NXT. Charlotte and Becky Lynch too. But I mean, my predictions. I hope to God that they don't have the Bellas win this. Because this is going to be like, oh, yeah, another boo-hoo. If they do, it's just going to be like, I'll have my middle fingers up the screen like, who gives the pith? Don't give a damn. And then, if Team Bad wins, Sasha Banks, yes. I don't care. This right here, boys, I say either Team Bad because of Sasha Banks or Team PCB because of Charlotte or Paige or whatnot. So what's your thoughts, Zach?
I really don't give two shits about the Divas division. I feel like ever since 2009... it's been shit.
Yeah, and also, they're doing this also because, look, Nikki Bella is the champion. And this is another way that this to keep up because they want her to be the longest champion to beat AJ's reign since she left the company on her thing. That's the reason why.
And she's
like, I am the longest champion ever. Yeah, your championship run has been shit.
And it's been given to you.
Yeah, because you're fucking John Cena, But what's your thoughts, David?
I don't really give two shits neither about any of it. If the Bellas win this, then I might as well just. I don't give a care. I mean, as for the others, Team Bad. I mean, they're all right. I mean, Tamina Snuka, she's quite of a powerhouse, but.
She's a powerhouse, but she's not being used as a powerhouse. She's used as a power ass.
Yeah, that's about right. But like I said, it doesn't really matter. But if the Bellas win this, then I might as well just. Then I don't really give a care. They're just too damn overrated. The Bellas, they just don't only have them so popular because they both banged Cena. But the only problem with that is just like when they both banged Cena, he pulled out it too.
Yeah, I don't know if Dan O'Brien pulled out either, but they're natural. So, so who do you think's to win?
But basically, I don't really care. But if Team PNP or PCP,
PCP, it's basically Paige, Charlotte, and Lynch. There's
PCP. That sounds like a poison.
Yeah, like a drug. But personally, I'm going for Team PCP.
All right. Okay, we got that out of the way. The next match, he just had a match. Let's see if he comes out as the NXT champion. It's Kevin Owens versus Cesaro. Now, Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens, we can say on the NXT thing, if he wins the title and he comes here, if he loses Cesaro, it don't matter. He doesn't lose anything from it. Cesaro needs to be up there because I love his promo when he comes out with if you saw with Seth Rollins, you come out here, and my favorite, you go on and on and on and on.
But you can make that into a shirt.
Yeah, but Cesaro, I've been watching him since 2000 ROH days when he was Claudio Castagnoli. This guy's amazing. I don't know why in the heck Vince McMahon don't like what he's with. Who gives a shit? He's talented. I love the swing. I love the neutralizer, which I call it the big, the nut pedigree or whatever. He pulls him up, But I like Cesaro to win. I mean, because but I think better. I'm thinking Kevin Owens might win this in a heelish way, you know. But what's your thoughts?
I'm
Zach,
sorry,
on
I'm marked for Kevin Owens. Ever since I saw that match that he did where he did a package pile driver on El Generico on the ladder, that was badass, and I've been a huge Owens fan ever since.
All right, what's your thoughts, David?
I've been watching Kevin Owens since the day he started making John Cena's life hell in the ring. I've seen how he carried himself, and I've seen how, like we talked about earlier, I've seen how he carried himself. As for Cesaro, I saw him the day he made his debut in WWE. From his times of being part of the King of Swing, even that time when he was with Swagger and Zeb Coulter when they was doing that We the People, and being Swiss, but he's passing himself as American.
Yeah, we the people.
Yeah. I'm going to say Kevin Owens on this one.
Yeah. All right. Okay, we got that. Well, this one here, we got Stardust and King Barrett versus Neville and Stephen Amell, aka Arrow. I just saw his video the day he posted yesterday today on Facebook, and he showed him that first we didn't know it was going to happen because after the whole altercation, but he jumped in that ring and went after Stardust after he hit him in the face, but we did not know it was going to happen because he was training. And he was doing some weights and and he actually had one of the weights that cracked him in the jaw. And he did a little a post on Facebook saying, "I'm okay," but you couldn't hardly hear him. It sounded like he's like Down syndrome or something. But he says, "I'm still going to be there." And today, yesterday I said he posted a video of what he's bringing. He's wearing. It showed basically the Arrow kind of a special kind of outfit, which I'm pretty excited for.
Because I constantly messaged him on Twitter, like, please wear an Arrow costume. Like, me and so many other people on the Facebook group that we're part of, I was like, it would be so badass to have him dress up in his Arrow costume in that match.
Yeah,
that would be so cool.
But I think I say Steve Amell and Neville will be Stardust and Dean Barrett. Well, Stardust. Cody Rhodes. Cody's awesome. King Barrett, I do not give two piss about him. Oh, I got afraid some bad news and the Nexus and all that crap, and it went downhill. But Stardust is awesome. I wish he just went back to Cody though, but he wants to do his own thing, you know.
Yeah.
I go for Mel and Neville. What's your thoughts, David?
I never really cared much for Wade Barrett either. I mean, I cared much for him. I never did care much for Wade Barrett either. Liked it when he was leading the Nexus, where he was leading this group of other superstars who seemed like they was undervalued. They wanted to just plain have their own little revolution in the ring when they always like raised fists together, but. It went downhill from. You're right. It's been downhill when he started having his little sketch, like it's like SNL, where he's going like, "I'm afraid, like, oh, it's a bad dude."
Well, I like it. I like that whole thing. But then they kept on. Was he bad guy, good guy? And then they just kept changing it up. But then they did the whole King of the Ring thing, which that was just a waste of time. Yeah. Oh, he's really the king, all right. That's just pissy. But who do you think will win?
Wow, Cody Rhodes. Okay, so he's son of the great Dusty Rhodes, rest in peace.
Yep.
Even his brother was known as Goldust.
It's the Stardust.
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 As for the Red Arrow, it would be badass if he would appear like that. Look, having that superhero gimmick like he's shown like a while ago.
Yeah.
They would make Arrow look like he's Robin Hood, and King Barrett. They'd make him like the King of Nottingham.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would work. That could work. That would work.
That would be badass.
That could work.
That'd be awesome.
Because Arrow is kind of like a incarnation. If anybody's read the comics, he's kind of like an incarnation of the Robin Hood legend.
That's cool. Yeah. So what's so you think Neville and Amell will win?
Yeah, I'm I'm thinking Neville would win this, but it'd be awesome if it'd be like that. It'd be like him being Robin Hood and Wade Barrett be like sheriff, like he's Prince John, while Goldust,
Stardust, he's a snake.
Be like Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah, okay. All right, so you say no, Neville, no. Okay, now we got the Fatal 4 tag match, which the tag teams nowadays, I don't even care. We got the primetime players as the champions, Titus O'Neil and Darren Young versus Los Matadores, which I don't really care for them, Fernando and Diego with El Torito. And then versus the Lucha Dragons, Kalisto and Sin Cara versus the New Day, Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, or Big E. Because them the three, they do the Freebird rule where you can be one apiece. So I don't know. The primetime players as champions, they're millions of dollars and all that stuff, but they're not over. The tag team industry. The tag team. It's been so long. I don't know when's the last year, the last time that tag team.
Back in 2013 when we seen them as a tag team. And
no, I'm talking about the way tag team wrestling has evolved. It's been basically down the toilet.
Yeah.
I go with the New Day. They're known as hell, but I'm surprised when they lost to the primetime players. All due respect to O'Neil and Young, but I don't see them. They're not that much over. Hell, when they won the titles, it was all a surprise. But oh yeah, but I go for the New Day. Yeah. What's your thoughts, Zach?
I go for the Lucha Dragons. I love these guys. They know how to get the crowd going when they walk down the ring. I love these guys. I think they're entertaining.
What's your thoughts, David?
I'd go with Lucha Dragons too. I've seen clips on WWE.com on how they carry themselves in the ring. With Sin Cara there, I've seen many times on SmackDown how he's high flying. Reminds me of a few other luchadors I've seen in WCW. Mm-hmm. So I'd say Lucha Dragons on this. A thing with two guys in the midge, you're trying to having a midge pass himself as a bull. No.
That's basically that's Diago. That's actually that's Diago and Primo, right?
Yes, I know that.
That those retarded looking with their nose, they look like they're Kevin Bacon, their nose out, olay. But so you go for the Lucha Dragons. Okay, now we have what's up?
Yeah, New Day are annoying. The New Day they can be annoying as hell, but
they're good heel.
They didn't got over it neither. They can be annoying along with having their stereotypical preacher stay positive esque thing. That sounded so 80s there.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Lucha Dragons.
Okay. All right. We have the next match, which is Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt, the Wyatt family, versus Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Now, there's been talk of Dean Ambrose of turning on Reigns. Or I would perceive Reigns as a heel, but then again, Dean Ambrose, he's a good heel as well. I think he's more better of it. But I don't know what's going to happen. I like Luke Harper. That's a.k.a. Brody Lee, and you have Bray Wyatt. And then you got Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, and Roman Reigns. Leaky. I use their old names. Roman Reigns, he's forced down our fucking throats. Ever since the whole Royal Rumble, I was part of it too because he's like, he got the Summit Award Wrestler of the Year. He didn't deserve that. I tell you what, this year, even though I hate it, John Cena deserves the Year of the Award this year because look at all the matches he's done for the United States title.
Yeah.
But, besides that point we'll talk about later, because of the time restraints on this thing, I think Luke Harper, Bray Wyatt will win.
I think Dean Ambrose will win it because, one, I feel like Dean Ambrose deserves more pay-per-view victories.
Oh yeah, he's got more losses than wins.
Yeah, because I feel bad for the guy. I feel like he gets buried on pay-per-views, but on Raws and SmackDowns he ends up winning a match, which
if it happened on SmackDown, it didn't happen. Because SmackDown is terrible. It's not good. It's
gone downhill.
Oh, it's been gone downhill for years. But people like my favorite podcast, Jason Solomon from the Saw Monster Sounds Off. He says if it happened on SmackDown, it didn't happen. Because Raw is the main show. But what's your thoughts, David?
As much as I like both of these stars. Bray Wyatt, I always liked that. I did like that the gimmick he does, the
cult leader,
the dark the dark backwoodsy type.
Cult leader,
the preacher man from the backwoods. and him being brother Bo Dallas and whatnot. They both. I always did like Bray Wyatt in his gimmick. Roman Reigns, he's always shown his powerhouse, but yeah, he's been pushed too much since he's won the Rumble. And Dean Ambrose, he's always did play to Barry Hill. So basically, I'm not really. It doesn't really matter to me on this one.
Yeah.
You gotta make Roman
So you don't care who wins?
No, I don't care who wins in this one.
All right, okay. All right, well, the next match is I mean, this is their match. I mean, it's going to be Ryback, who's the Intercontinental Champion, against the Big Slow.
The Big Slow.
Versus
like it's a big
yeah,
show.
the Big Show versus no one gives a shit about the Miz. Right here, I want altogether Ryback to win because Big Show, you're old as hell. Don't even give a damn. Please retire. Go be in the company still, but don't be a damn wrestler. You're not relevant anymore. You suck. And then the Miz. Ever since he's been out there, said, "Go, you're a good reality star, but you're terrible." I would rather see the Miz as a manager role or a commentator role. But my ultimate is Ryback. I mean, he's an awesome force. I mean, ever since this whole staph infection he had, and he's been out for a while, he comes up there and he has balls, and he will whip ass. And I'm glad that a while back, I mean, when he had this push again, because when he did the whole Ryback thing, when it was bad, and he's with Heyman, the whole CM Punk crap. I mean, I never cared for that, but I'm glad he got his regular push a while back. And my prediction is Ryback. What's yours, Zach?
I think is Big Show still with the Authority?
No, well, kind of in a way.
Kind of in a way.
Really. Yeah, why?
I feel like something is going to happen. Like, I know. I just... Spoiler alert, Authority's probably going to get involved.
Okay, I doubt. Who knows? I don't think they'll get involved. Right. But who do you think is going to win?
It's either on time, Big Show or Ryback.
Okay, so Big Show or Ryback. All right, what's your thoughts, David?
I followed Ryback since the time when he came out as part of the Nexus when he was with Sheffield.
Yep.
The day when he debuted as Ryback. I've seen this huge thing with him in the ring where he carried himself. He reminds me a lot of Goldberg in a way from how he carried himself in the ring and how much of a powerhouse he is. That's for Big Show. There's a point on that. Big Show. As for Big Show, you should just find a place in either training or either commentary, but just stay out of the ring because this ain't WCW. This ain't WCW.
He's not 27 anymore.
No.
He's not no longer. He's becoming a little thing of the past. He's becoming a thing of the past. This ain't WCW anymore. This ain't the Monday Night War.
Yeah.
This ain't the Attitude Era neither. Missed that. As for Miz, since the day he's been in
worst champion of all. Worst WWE champion they did.
Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah.
But I know they did that to set up the Rock and Cena.
So what's your who do you think will win, or you just don't give a shit?
I would say Ryback on this one. As for Miz. How he carries himself in the ring, as far as has happened since he's been in the ring, he's acting like, "Oh, I'm the big star. Oh, get a load of me.
Direct-to-video movies.
I'm awesome." Not. But no, I'm going with Ryback on this one.
Yeah, the only thing that the Miz is great, that he's good, is that he's having sex and he's fucking his wife Maurice. That's the only thing good he has. So, but all right,
yeah, that's basically the only thing he's good at.
Yeah, so he's just on top of a woman, and that's the only thing great. Then we got this match. It was another match I don't really care about. It's Randy Orton versus Sheamus, a.k.a. You kiss me arse. Kiss me arse. Kiss me arse. I mean, this cock-a-doodle-doo rooster. I mean, we saw this match last month, I think. And it was Randy Orton wins. I think Sheamus is going to win by cheating. But I don't have much thoughts about it because it's just going to be another filler match. Another match where I'm just going to be like, oh, I'm going to give him some popcorn or something.
He probably adopted the kiss me arse.
Yeah. Did you kiss his arse?
He probably took that from Vince McMahon. That's Vince McMahon, and it was like, hey Vince, can I
kiss me arse?
Yeah. It was like,
so you think we'll win that?
He probably did that, or probably got it from Mel Gibson when he played Willie Wallace in Braveheart. When in that one scene goes like, when he goes like in this one scene goes like, he killed many he goes like he killed many by the million with fireballs over his eyes, bullets lightning from his arse.
All right, what's your thoughts, Zach? Who do you think will win?
I honestly don't
Don't
care.
give a damn. Don't care. All right, he don't care. What's your thoughts, David? Don't care, or you have a winner?
I don't care neither.
Yeah, okay. All right, so my thoughts, don't give a damn, but Sheamus probably win by cheating wise, and you guys don't give a damn either. So, and then we got the champion versus champion, John Cena, United States champion versus Seth Rollins, the WWE World Champion, which Seth Rollins has become a extremely terrible ripoff of Edge, because Edge played it right as a chicken shit heel.
Yeah.
But then again, he showed it to you. Because he made an opportunity when he got the Money in the Bank and he beat Cena, and then he beat Cena in some of his matches. But I mean, and John Cena, I mean, I don't really care for John Cena. I respect him, but I don't care for the whole same gimmick shit he's been doing for years. But I mean, I think this will be a fuck finish, boys, or a dusty finish.
Spoiler alert: J&J Security get involved, and
yeah, I don't know who does. Who knows?
What? He takes off like a little bitch.
Probably. I don't know. I think no one wins. I think this is just going to be like a no contest. But what's your thoughts, Zach?
I just think it's going to end with a screwy finish.
Yeah, because I don't think no one's going to have both belts. I mean, I don't think the company deserves that.
I mean, let's be logical here. We all know the outcome of that match.
All right, what's your thoughts, David?
When we saw Raw this week, saw the look on H's face, like he has something planned.
Yeah, I think he'll interfere or something. Maybe.
The screw job is in this. It's either Cena's going to do AA, boom, 1, 2, and then all of a sudden either his little security team's going to come out, and then either H is going to come out and stop it, and then all of a sudden it's going to end up in a screw job.
Yeah. Okay, we got that out of the way. Now we got the main event, which Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman versus a heel Undertaker, a tweener Undertaker. I don't know. I mean, he don't give two shits. He's been a low blow on Brock Lesnar ever since the fight. But the thing is, though, they said this match was too big for WrestleMania. Okay, but it's just a regular match. It should have been a gimmick match, like a no holds barred or no disqualifications, you know. But the way it's been booking, it's been making Brock Lesnar as a bitch. Because Taker's been, I don't know what it means. Well, he was booed a lot.
Booed at Brock Lesnar's hometown.
Because that was his hometown.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, I'm going for Lesnar here. But the thing, that's why I want to win, because, I mean, Undertaker's great here, too, but he's been winning, because you know how wrestling storylines is. Every week, if he beats the hell out of him before the match, before the pay-per-view, look what happens, you know. Yeah. But I think Taker will win because Kane's going to come back. Or Sting.
Or Sting. There could be a disqualification, which could lead to tie, and that could set up, which everybody on the internet is...
If Sting's there.
Is screaming and crying for, including me, because I've been pleading and begging Sting on Twitter for him to face Taker at WrestleMania, since he said in an interview that WrestleMania 32 is going to be his last WrestleMania.
Yeah, so it's either Lesnar wins, but then because or a no contest / disqualification from Kane, because he's the one who injured Kane with the steel steps. Or just Taker winning. I don't know. I don't know if he's heel or not, but he's playing a good character of it. So, but what's your thoughts, David?
I don't really care on this one. I don't really care on this one who wins.
You just here for the entertainment value. You don't give two shits.
Yeah, I don't give two shits though. These are both good superstars. Undertaker, he's been in there for a long time, and as for Brock Lesnar, he's more like he acts like a little bitch at times. Anyways, he acts like a spoiled brat, more likely.
Yeah, but I hope Brock Lesnar takes him to Suplex City, or you see Taker taking him to Tombstone City. So
I do look forward to seeing. Well, personally, I do look forward to seeing Taker take him to Tombstoneville.
Tombstoneville?
Well, Tombstone City, whatever.
So who do you think will happen? Fuck finish again?
If I'm seeing it like this, Now I'm seeing it like this. Since Zach mentioned it, I'm picturing it right now that either it'll be if possible, Undertaker probably be setting up for the tombstone. Then all of a sudden, Sting may make an appearance. Just like how he did against H when he took him out in that Survivor Series of last year.
Yeah, but they made Sting like a chump because he lost against
Triple H.
Yeah, whole match. But
yeah,
well,
that match was a rip.
Yeah, so it's just basically we think it's gonna be a fuck finish or disqualification, or Kane just interferes and helps Taker win.
Or Kane can come back as his mask.
Yeah, he needs to have his mask on. So
he needs to not the crappy black jumpsuit thing. He needs to do the original Hellfire Brimstone thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we got everything good, guys, and that's the SummerSlam review. And I thank Zach being here, and I also thank our guest David. So if we ever do this again, we'll invite you to come on if you want to.
It's been a pleasure. But I'd like to do this again.
Or we can just do a regular show. You know, we can talk about the headlines. Yeah. So we try to do it weekly or whatnot. But I enjoyed this, guys, and this is the prediction show, and we'll see who wins tomorrow for NXT and Sunday for SummerSlam. Thank you, guys.